Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, nekobun.
Yo, Coyote. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. I guess it's always the simple things with you, anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Coyote? What the hell? Where is this going?
Eh? Why that?
Oh, she's trying to shake me down for money. Oh, no reason, really. I just want to look at it. Coyote nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. And she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Coyote.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option.
Wow! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
Feel guilty? That means you deserve to feel guilty. That's harsh. Yeti suddenly giggles. Eh? I noticed she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just looking at my book.
Yuri! Don't think about it, let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Coyote. Besides, only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Wow. I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That! Still, coming from you,
Coyote. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Coyote knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had the trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Coyote. Oh no.
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Coyote in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was...
Eh?
A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Coyote glances around.
Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you.
Not's gonna give it to you. She gonna give it to you.
Bet I heard you blab about the cupcakes. Totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, it's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Coyote hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Coyote rapidly tears over the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh, God. Coyote suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You got through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Coyote gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. Get it, I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Coyote off of her. Oh. Coyote suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! You seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Coyote trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's weird. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Probably just had something to do today. It's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Hee, that's true. Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I think I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't where you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really.
There's a little too nasal there.
I kind of just started recently. There we go.
I've always wanted to learn piano. Piano this.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica. Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
That's so. In that case, I won't let you down, nekobun.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure you or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I got a feeling that might be a metaphor. But anyway. Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no. I was kind of just waiting for you.
Oh, if that's the case. Why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her watch as she receives a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher?
Thanks.
Or thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Eh? We're just... Yuri was gonna make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell... Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve nekobun in club activities?
My mouth gapes.
Caught! I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, nekobun.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. You just got put on the hit list. Probably literally. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri,
I just something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
nekobun, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a slight rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of a friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Nekobun, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help you. My best? Belst. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway! Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Nekobun, do you like oolong tea? Fun fact! I do in fact enjoy oolong tea. IRL. No, seriously, it tastes like a campfire. It's great. Yeah. Feel a little called out by that. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. This better be loose leaf. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Oh. In that case, you'll only even be more impressed. Oh, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. She must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Aw, she's growing. As a character. We'll see how long that lasts. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. But it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Nekobun. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Nekobun, I have another request. Mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah? Well, why is that? A little bit easier on my back. Oh. Because of the talent. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Or that, too. But probably partly because of the talent. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. Okay, yes, so it's because of the talent. So I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Most likely because your posture, right? Boom, boom. Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayoti's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling chocolate at oolong. I'm not like I'm not. It kind of works, but like again, oolong. Is that the one that tastes like a campfire or a swamp? I get that it's puera and oolong are the two I get mixed up all the time. I think because one's like really toasted or smoked or whatever, and the other one is just dank, dripping with ooze. Seriously, like, try some sometime. Alright, Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding half the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri sides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Oh man, the shoulders are touching! Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch your chest. I'm trying to do the math on that's not working for me, but whatever. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. He wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. I also, like, I just realized, like, they never really expressly said that you are a guy, which is pretty good, actually. Maybe they did, but I don't think they did. They just, all they've said is that Sayori's your friend, and, like, you like cute girls, so it's kind of nice that they left that open to interpretation. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. That's why you turn the page, you wash your hands. You turn the page, you wash your hands. You turn the page, you wash your hands. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. Oh no! I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Nekobun. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. It's something that friends do, right? I mean... Not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah. That's all it was. Nothing to see here. Yeah, then... You don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. That's what Doki Doki means. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? It was only a good. I'm not very good at Mr. Brightside. Sorry. And I just forgot half the words. Anyway, Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. That's almost not what I said. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! What? Huh? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! Nekobun, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks! The spell is abruptly broken. That's a really good hard cut, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'll take care of the cups. Yeah! Yeah, you will take care of the cups! Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Let's just keep going. Screw it. Let's see what you've written for today. Also, her voice is still fresh on my my cord, so we'll stay there. Oh. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Nekobun, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Not really, you just said there were a lot of them. And they kind of get jammed into each other. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Okay, I guess you did kind of mention that. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It really sounds really stupid. Seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Which is perfectly fine. And besides, people just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Ha! Huh. Even your close friends. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. This is not a poem. I mean, it doesn't follow standard meter, I should say. Oh, okay. It plays around with it a little later. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I'm being judgmental. I apologize. It was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Okay. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed always comes back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Kind of. Oh no! Well, I'm gonna have to pause the frame and read the rest of that later. I apologize for. I didn't mean to click out of that. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can imagine I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. A bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Feeding raccoons? It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. This is a red herring to make you think she's a murderer. I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? You keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. You would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, nekobun? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's sometimes difficult and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're a lot of good things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, nekobun. That's exaggerating a little bit. Just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. Now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright. Get Natsuki out of the way.
Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. Nice to see you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
Good to think of it. This kind of reminds me of Sigori's poem from yesterday.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sigori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? She's dragging around dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it were for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Without I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps that people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about everyone. How everyone thinks It doesn't matter, it can be about anything. For it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy?
Another VG advisor quote right there.
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. People shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. The way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I'd say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
Well, you best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. I don't want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it.
We'll do Monica before Sayori. Just to... We go, well,
hi again, nekobun. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
We'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright! This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting a little more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. When she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get that much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
Huh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me, and
it's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Excuse me? An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's a little hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult question. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
What?
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay. I guess we're going to show to Sigori.
Ooh, I like this one, nekobun. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. That means it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
I'm not good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things. It must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. But then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right.
You always think,
But you're always thinking about other people. You think about yourself once in a while. You don't. You might end up getting hurt at some point.
Yeah? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. That's that, hey, you're throwing away your chance with me line there.
I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and the things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sigori.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, the sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sigori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, nekobun. I should go write that down then.
I once again went back to the lizard kid, and I'm just gonna stay there.
You can be my poem now, okay?
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the... What the like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Okay, it's not as weird as I thought. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, and holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be before my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo. Inside my head. Okay. Holy crap! Suyori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. I've really been in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm not so used. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks.
I feel like
I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing's like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. It sucks knowing just enough, but not having no idea how it actually resolves to that point. Oh, that's why I don't worry that much about spoilers, because there's always the journey, and it's good. Suyori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this was one of those times? But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is it about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? I feel like we put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need that much. We don't need much more than a few decorations. Suyori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem and recite it during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Suyori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Suyori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did.
Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, it'll inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! About expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I concur. C-O-N-Q-U-E-R. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Suyori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright.
Ew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around what everyone else expected faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Ahaha, it's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. Spoiler, the narrator, she would not be fine. I'm pretty sure. Again, I swear I've not played this before, but I've gotten a little bit. I've gotten the gist spoiled. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica, this is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Ah, of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much.
I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri?
I'll go next.
Wow, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Congratulations. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Almost went to like infomercial voice there. Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry I giggled.
So Yuri.
A lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Yuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Like I get to reach more deeply into someone that I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we applaud. I should be doing some golf claps. I apologize.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even nekobun liked it. Guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. Just embarrassing to do that in front of everyone.
The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have that much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before nekobun. Feel like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let nekobun lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki? Fine, it's fine. No, she's a huge bitch. Sorry, no gender slurs. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up instead of step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Or recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe. Like the few days we have.
Right, everyone, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki, the asshole, begrudgingly gets out. I know she's just being a tsundere, but still. Gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
Poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting?
Heh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. Applauds? Applauds. Put a D in there. Phrasing. She hops back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. Oh, that's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. That's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know that the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to throw it, just for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. And I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two always go to home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
Okay, Neko, but you don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
What? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with their words.
So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're gonna put me on the spot here. Let's be honest. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does all of that make my heart pound? I mean, even how hard it is for her to socialize, it would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
Ha, you admitted it!
Jeez. Not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
That's cold. Need you? Sayori. Can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
Conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. It was kind of her fault for trying me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. So I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Everyone who played this in the past like 3 or 4 years. Alright. Time to jam. Ooh, chocolate. Honestly thought that would have worked. Alright, chocolate graveyard. Contamination. Extreme. Climax. Whirlwind. Lust. Oh, really? I feel like you gotta use it at least once. A little bit of Doki Doki. Cage. Hair? Oh, captive. Good one. We just did cage, so chaining that together. Uncanny. Games. Aura. Aura's a good one. Ocean. Alone? Disarray. Socks. Why not? Electricity. Melody. Time. There we go. And, Judgment feels pretty good with the time thing, too. How many days of this do I have to do before it starts getting weird? I know it gets weird. I'm like, where's the weird?